you're just back after a surgery and you are, traveling to Kailash.
Here also I am in Shiva's lap. If I cross over also I am in Shiva's lap, no difference for me. Let him decide whether he wants to keep me or send me back.
Pilgrimage like Kailash, how can someone just sit at home and still feel like close to Shiva somewhere like Kailash?
The idea of making a pilgrimage is, in some way you wear yourself down. At home you're too much of yourself.
You have built so many shrines, but is there any other temple which you feel that, it's very special to you?
Our temples are projection of a certain power, a certain possibility. It's like a window to the universe. If I close my eyes, I'm in a temple always. Namaskaram, Namratha.
Namaskaram, Guruji. It
Enri,
is
chanagidirri.
ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದೇವೆ. It is so stunning that we are having this conversation today. So,
Where are you? In Mangalore, huh? Where are
yes,
you? Which
yes,
part of the world are you? Huh?
I'm based out of Mangalore.
Okay, nice. It's a
Yes,
beautiful town.
yes, lovely town
I,
filled with a lot of
I,
temples.
at one time, I spent a lot of time in Mangalore and in that area.
Oh, lovely. Would love to see you again sometime soon here, Guruji. So, Guruji, I just want to quickly start off with my questions. I have so many of them. Let's see how many I can, cover today. Probably other few for some other time. But as all of us know, you're just back after a surgery, and most of the
Not
people,
one or two,
oh my
two
God,
surgeries.
most of them don't even step out of their house, and you are, traveling to Kailash. How do you even do something like this?
There was a friend of mine who went to United States, became CEO of some medium-sized company, became very successful, everything. And one day he called me and said he wants to ride across Mongolia. I said, man, you've not ridden a motorcycle for 40 years. How are you going to ride? I said, what? What is driving you suddenly? So he said, a close friend of mine who was very healthy, athletic and everything, he slipped and fell in the bathroom and died last month. So I don't want to die like that. I don't mind dying somewhere. No, I'm not with that kind of mindset, but I'm just saying, see, the nature of life is such: inhalation, inhalation, exhalation. If the next inhalation doesn't happen, you or me gone, isn't it? That's
Correct.
how fragile it is. At the same time, how many things a man can do, how much strength there is in a human being. So both are true at the same time because life is so delicately but in such a fantastic way it is designed. The source of creation is such, it's such brilliance that if one inhalation doesn't happen, you will die. At the
True.
same time, how much a human being can do.
Correct.
So, the whole science of yoga is about this, that you take charge of this design, you take charge of the function of the system, that the very basis of your life, you can take it into your hands. So in a way, this trip for me is to demonstrate to people because everybody thought that, two surgeries in a row in 2 months and, I banged my head into something and it went bad. So I just wanted to show them that there is a power within ourselves, there is a technology, there is a system which is the USP of our civilization to take charge of our interiority. There
True.
is something within you which creates you. If you eat, you still got mangoes in Mangalore or it's over?
No, no. It's done for now. We are in September, right? Oh,
So,
yeah.
August. You're running away, don't do that, huh? So even if you're Mangalorean, even if you eat a fish which doesn't look like you, doesn't smell like you, is nothing like you, but if you eat it, within a few hours it becomes a human being. So
True.
there is an intelligence and a power within this which has created this whole body. Your
Very true.
body and brains were created by this. When there is such a power within you, Well, if you do the right things, if you find access to that, what you can do and what you cannot do is not limited by what people think.
True.
So, this is the technology of yoga, this is the power of yoga. That, people, doctors were very concerned, Sadhguru, you should not ride like this. The 2 years you should not sit on a motorcycle. After the surgery and out of respect for them, I promised them 3 months I won't do it. After 3 months, I was on the motorcycle. In the month of June, just to test it out for their satisfaction and family and everybody else, I did a trans-Canada ride from from Toronto to Vancouver, starting from Tennessee in United States.
Hmm.
So, the idea was that, people who love you and care for you, you have to put them to rest also a little bit. So,
True.
I did that ride to give them some confidence that I'm not doing some stupid thing. See, the thing is, when you don't understand how something works, everything looks dangerous. If you
Hmm.
understand how it works, it could be done.
Hmm.
So
Very
here we are, somewhere around 14,000 plus altitude. Temperatures are around 6 degrees as is, but when we ride, the wind chill gets to below zero.
true.
uh, but I'm doing fine.
So Guruji, I'm saying, I'm from Amazon, and one of the principles that we have is, to set high bar. And I think you always set the bar so high that is it impossible for anyone to, kind of
No, no, no. It's not a… I'm not trying to set a bar or a high bar or anything. All I'm saying is, we should not be looking at somebody else and see how to be better than them. The important thing is, in our life, in every moment of our life, are we doing our best?
true,
The question is not, will I jump higher than you or will I jump higher than somebody? That's not the point. The
true,
point is, am I doing my best?
true.
Because in our lives, if we do not do what we cannot do, that's not a problem.
Yeah,
But if we do not do what we can do, we are a disaster. It's my
true.
vision, my blessing, nobody should become such a disaster. Everybody should do their full potential.
True, Guruji. So, Guruji, last time you went to Kailash, I saw that video, it was such a transformative journey. So, what are we expecting this time from your Kailash's journey? And we all are eagerly waiting for you to come back and, talk about this experience to us.
Well, you don't go to Kailash with an expectation. You go with a certain sense of surrender. People telling me, Sadhguru, you're taking too much risk. I tell them, here also I'm in Shiva's lap. If I cross over also I'm in Shiva's lap, no difference for me. I know there is work to do, so we will hold. Let him decide whether he wants to keep me or send me back. I'm okay both ways. So, I don't go
No,
there with any
we want you
expectation.
back.
I… no expectation, we just go there. I'm sure that place is so powerful and fantastic. I'm sure it'll be absolutely spectacular for all the people who are traveling with us. We have many groups traveling with us right now.
True.
So, I want it to be wonderful for all of them. These are multiple nationalities traveling with me.
Hmm.
Fortunately, this year they opened it up. It's been not open since COVID,
Hmm.
last 5 years.
Yes.
So, it's a great moment being here.
True. So, Guruji, my goal is to bring all our temples to everyone across the globe and show, what incredible, temples and how incredible India is. And you often say that every temple has been created with a clear purpose. But most of us as devotees, we don't really know how to connect in a right way. So, how can someone truly open, when you go to a temple and connect immediately?
See, unfortunately, in the last couple of centuries or 3, 4 centuries, there's been a certain dislocation in transmission of what is needed. For example, in the south, in Tamil Nadu, it's still a little bit there, that the instructions are, when you go to a temple, it's not necessary you must pray, it's not necessary you must do this worship or that worship, you must sit there for some time. The idea is to imbibe that energy which is there, because our temples are not places of prayer. Our temples are a projection of a certain power, a certain possibility, a certain access to a dimension which you are not able to do by yourself. It's like a window to the universe. Different types of windows according to our needs. So when I say this, because of a certain domination of Abrahamic religions, people think they must look up and pray to God. That is not our culture. When you go to the temple, they told you must have darshan. Nobody told you must pray.
True.
Nobody told you must do this or that. Nobody told you must break a coconut or not. They told you must have darshan. Darshan means you paid such attention that form became a part of you. In some way, you carry the divine with you. You're not going there to pray to him or her and ask for this and that. That's not what this civilization is about. It is for you to imbibe that, to make it a part of yourself. That is the nature of this culture. Unfortunately, a lot has been lost, but still, there is still a lot of spectacular things like no other place on the planet.
Very.
You are a… When I asked who is she, they said, she's a temple lady. I said, what temple lady is she? Then they told me, you're making these wonderful videos I have not seen, I will make it a point to see some of them. I also invite you to come and visit the Dhanalinga temple because it's an absolutely unique temple. And the
Yes.
Bhairavi temple you must visit, it'll blow you away,
Yes.
really blow you away. Such powerful consecrations we have done, you must
Yes.
come and see. And
Yes.
also, there are phenomenal temples not presented properly. Unfortunately, being under government administration, it's almost like a government clerk is doing puja.
Huh.
We must
Very.
understand
Yeah.
this. Even if there is no God, you can build a temple. But
True.
no devotee, you cannot have a temple. Without a devotee, without devotion, where
Mm.
is a temple? A salaried man who'll do puja for his salary is not somebody who can make the temple rich and beautiful. So this has to change in the country. I've done some movements for this, continuing to push for a legislation to see that temples are managed by devotees, not by bureaucrats and clerks.
Yeah.
This needs to happen. If that doesn't happen, we'll slowly kill the very fulcrum of Sanatan Dharma, because temple is not just a place of worship, it is a place of culture, music, dance, everything that's connected to our culture, from food to music to dance to everything. Temple was a fulcrum to develop these things and to spread these things to the people. But there are many things we need to do to revive this. And I think in this generation, if we don't do, the loss will be very, very big. We must do, and what you're doing is incredible. I deeply appreciate, genuinely deeply appreciate what you're doing, because this is very, very important that these things are presented properly. If you need any assistance, help from me, I am always available for this cause that you're doing.
Sure, thank you so much, Guruji. It means a lot. And exactly like you said, that's the reason why I left my corporate life. And I thought if someone has to do it, it may not, I don't know, I may not reach like, a millions or, crores of people. But even if it impacts 10% of the population, I feel like the mission is accomplished. Somewhere,
Yes.
someone has to start. We can't keep waiting for, who is that person who's going to do this. So, Guruji, just one question around this. You have built so many shrines. I know Kailash is very deeply, close to your heart, but is there any other temple which you feel that, it's very special to you?
Oh, well, for me, I'm not trying to be… I'm just trying to think because I'm not a very temple-going person. I'm made like this, if I close my eyes, I'm in a temple always.
Correct, very true.
So, I don't so much depend on that, but there are some very powerful temples. Well, Chidambaram temple in Tamil Nadu is a fantastic temple.
Yes.
Uh, well, Chamundeshwari temple in Mysore is a beautiful temple.
Yeah.
In your area, Katil. Katil
Yes.
used to be… I've not been there for more than maybe 35, 40 years, but when I last time went over 40 years ago, it was such a beautiful temple, that
Yes.
stream flowing inside, and it's…
Still the same, Guruji. Nothing has changed. Still old
that
aesthetic.
was a… that was a really beautiful temple.
Mm.
You're I'm sorry, I'm missing this Kadri temple. I've spent so much time there in that Parshuram ashram. Uh, I've spent a lot of time there. It's a very beautiful place.
That's lovely to know. I'm sure Mangalore people are going to rejoice after listening to
And
this.
also, what is that,
Very
12
less talk.
kilometers south of Mangalore,
Maybe
Someshwar temple beach is called what?
Ullal. It's near Ullal.
Ullal
Yes. So it's a
beach.
temple. Yes.
The
Very
temple is right there, no? That is a
correct.
beautiful
Correct.
temple.
Very true. It's on the hill and you overlook the entire beach from there. Yeah.
Yeah,
Lovely.
really nice temple.
Guruji, so just I have only one last question.
Uh-huh.
So pilgrimage like Kailash, it's very uncomfortable, and I'm sure that not everyone can. Everyone desires to go there, but it's just a very few lucky ones end up going there. But how? I think you have already told. But if you would just like to touch upon, how can someone just sit at home and still feel like you are in a atmosphere, or you're close to Shiva somewhere like Kailash?
See, if you're willing, it's everywhere, all right? The idea of making a pilgrimage is, in some way you wear yourself down. At home, you're too much of yourself. A pilgrimage means that you wear yourself down. But for your information, right now, except that Nepali part where there are some landslides and stuff which can be cleared, the Tibet part of it is very well laid out road. What I used to experience 20 years ago, 25 years ago, that is not there. And roads are very good, you can easily, comfortably travel, there's no problem. That's why, to make it little difficult for myself, I'm riding on two wheels. Otherwise, it's very comfortable. You can make it next year if you want, you can come with us. It'll be
Yes, I
wonderful.
would love to. Okay, Guruji, thank you so
Okay,
much.
ma.
And I can't wait to
Namaskaram.
meet you in
Thank you
person.
very much. All the
Yes,
best for you.